Welcome to my channel, Jakira's Journey. I'm Jakira. So in my first video, as you can tell by the title, I wanted to talk about things wheelchair users hate. And since I am a wheelchair user, I thought this would be a good video to kind of cover or whatever. This video is strictly from my own experience. I'm not speaking for everyone. I'm speaking from what I've experienced as a wheelchair user. So let's get into it. Okay, number one, do not pat me on my head. I'm not a dog. And me being a female anyways, I don't like people, touching my hair. So that's number one. I think it's rude to pat someone on the head because they're sitting down or because they're in a wheelchair. Number two, do not lean on my chair. Like, to me, that's like, my wheelchair is my personal space. So you wouldn't want me touching your personal things, so don't touch my personal things or try to move me. I hate when people try to move my chair, touching on my joystick and all that stuff. So number three, be mindful of the way you ask why a person is in a wheelchair. Like, not everybody is okay with you asking it in the first place, and then the simple fact that you would just ask and the way you ask could be, some people come off as very rude the way they ask it. So I say be mindful of the way you ask what happens to somebody who uses a wheelchair. Okay, and number four, stop staring at a person just because they're in a wheelchair. Like, I feel like if you're gonna stare at them, at least wave, say hi, be friendly, treat them as they are, human. So yeah. Number five, stop the wheelchair jokes. Okay, so one thing I don't like that people say when they're trying to make a wheelchair joke, asking me do I want to race, or asking me how fast does my chair go, or pretending if I ran over your foot. Now, if I ran over your foot, you're gonna be mad for real. So I feel like you shouldn't even play like that. Number six, stop asking me, can I have sex? Okay, I just feel like we are all human. I feel like anybody can have sex. We can have babies. We are human. Like, I just think it's something that shouldn't be asked. Especially if you don't even know that person. Like, that's just too personal. Number seven, I would say, okay, it's okay to be friends with somebody that uses a wheelchair. I feel like when people see the wheelchair, they see us like almost like we helpless, like we dying. Like, you can't be friends with them. You can't get to know them. They just see the chair and automatically get scared. And I don't want people to be afraid. Like, you can be friends with me. Number eight, don't assume that I can't speak. Like, I feel like when I'm out with somebody, I feel like they would speak to the person that's with me before they would really talk to me. Like, I'm just giving an example. Like, if I'm trying to get food or something, like, I feel like they would speak to that person like, does she want this? Or like, I'm right here, I can tell you what I want for my food. How you gonna ask somebody what I want on my food? And then another thing with the whole don't assume that I can't talk. I feel like people see wheelchair users as like everyone has something wrong with them mentally, and that's not true. It is some people that are in wheelchairs who do have, challenges mentally, but like, everybody that uses a wheelchair is not mentally challenged. And I've had people look at me and I guess kind of think that. Okay, number nine, I hate when people park in accessible parking and they got nothing wrong with them. Or they'll park on the lines that's right by that is showing you that you shouldn't park there. They will park on those lines. Don't do that. That's rude. Because it's people like me who actually, need to get in and out of the van. I'm gonna start a picture so y'all will know what I'm talking about. But don't park on the lines, okay? Number 10, okay. I don't like using the word handicap, okay? I'm gonna explain this why. To me, it sounds like an ugly word. I feel like the word, okay, first off, the word handicap the definition of it is having a condition that markedly restricts one's ability to function physically, mentally, or socially. To me, I don't feel like that describes me. I feel like I have disadvantages. That's what my mom likes to say. Like, I have number 11. So stop saying, oh, I wish I had one of those chairs or so I don't have to walk. To me, I feel like people say that because they feel bad for me. Like, and that's supposed to make me feel good, I guess. But not being able to walk is not, it's not a cool thing. Like, I feel like being able to walk, talk, hear, see is like some of the most precious gifts that I feel people take advantage of. So stop using, oh, I wish I had one of those. And then lastly, do not feel bad for me. Just because I'm in a wheelchair, don't treat me as if I'm dying or it's the worst thing ever. Because it's not. Like, I get out, I live, I do things just like everybody else do. I might have a harder time doing certain things than other people, but I can still do a lot of things. So yeah. So now we have made it to the end of this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, because I will be putting out more content. You can follow me on Instagram at Forever Jakira, because I'll be on social media. And yeah, thank you for watching.